Call HALALYAM La, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH. Double honors unto my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well and teach well, orderly and firmly through the Spirit. To the Achium, my fellow laborers, risking their lives and freedom to push this word out in truth and sincerity. To the Achium, YAHAWAH, listening and learning, being doers of the word and abiding in the faith. And to the speckled birds scattered abroad that look like the other nations but are truly Yahawadah through the Spirit. Shalom wa barakatam. This is your brother Ariel from the GMS Orlando camp, and I just want to make a quick little video on something that hit my spirit, dealing with the plantation, because this is where it happened, but it applies everywhere, all right, throughout, this is something to pay attention to, all right, in every interaction that you have with people, okay? Now, it's not necessarily angels, but it is spiritual. You know what I mean? So basically, what happened was, this happened a few times, but these examples, where I actually recognize, okay, it's not about the person, it's the Lord speaking to me through that person, because it's like extremely random. Basically, I'm walking into work. This is one time. I'm walking into the plantation. I ain't even do nothing yet. I walk by this Edomite chick, and she's just like, "Go off, king." She said that to me, and I'm like, I'm reserved. I stay to myself. I just do my work, clock in, clock out, type shit. So I'm just walking by, heading to my station or whatever. Right there in the morning, just got in the building, and then she says that this Edomite chick that I don't even talk to just pass by every now and then. We see each other every now and then, whatever. I literally don't say anything to anybody. I mind my own business. So for her to say that to me was extremely random, but it's not random. That's the thing. It's the spirit. My first initial reaction, right, was like, what the hell, bitch? Like, what are you talking about? You corny ass white bitch. Like, what the hell? But no, then I was like, I thought about it later on that day, and I was like, man, no, it's not about her. It's the Lord that said that to me. Because, like, who the hell is calling each other? Who calls each other kings? Israelites. Us, we do that. So-called black men. All right? So-called Hispanic and Native American men. Mainly Judah be coming up with these terms, this slang and these different, endearing terms like that. Like, I'm a king, you a queen, blah, 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 even though we know there ain't no queens. And queen, the word goes back to the word whore. Queen means whore. Okay? But our women are princesses, We did that. We do that. So for this Edomite chick to be doing that, if you're looking at it carnally, then you're going to be like, bitch, corny ass, shut your ass up, and taking our words and, using shit that wasn't meant for you. No, but through the Spirit, it's like, no, that's the Lord giving us that encouragement, reassuring us. Even our enemies are praising us, and looking at us like, yeah, we the shit, right? And there was another instance where another Edomite chick, all right, said, this was actually, I think, yesterday, I think this was yesterday, where she was like, oh, look at you back here killing it. Look at you back here doing your thing, whatever, killing it or something like that. Basically another, like, words of encouragement, words of praise, things like that. And again, my initial second reaction was like, what the fuck? Like, bitch, what are you talking about? But then, much quicker this time, to YAHAWAH and His, immediately after, I was like, nope, it's the Spirit. That's the Lord. It's not her saying it to me. another bitch I don't really talk to, I don't say anything to. Again, I don't say nothing to nobody. I don't talk to anybody. I don't have no friends. But for her to say that to me, she didn't even know me, you know? Hey, that's the Lord, man. And this was a different Edomite. Hey, so that's the Lord, man. The YAHAWAH. Even though my flesh is like corny ass, like what the hell are you talking? I think even if it was anybody else, even if it wasn't an Edomite that was saying it, but the fact that it's Edomite women that are saying it, you know, kind of, you know, it kind of drives the point home that much more. But even if it was, you know, a so-called black woman or a different kind of Jake or whoever else, a Moabite, it don't matter who it is, right? I would still have the reaction like, oh, you know, thank you, I guess. But I don't know you. I don't talk to you. You know, why are you saying this to me? You know? In fact, I'm kind of an asshole. Like, I just ignore people. I'm not really an asshole. I don't ignore people on purpose, but I just kind of don't talk to nobody. I don't smile. I don't, you know, I'm really like to myself. I don't think I come off as friendly. So for them to still be saying that to me and doing all that, you know, it's the spirit. No matter who it was, no matter who the Lord uses, it's still something you can recognize. Like, you know what? The Lord is giving me encouragement. The Lord is reassuring me. Like, hey, keep going, keep enduring. Yeah, actually, a Jake. You know, there was one time where I fucked up and I broke the Sabbath. This was a while ago, you know, and I was pushing a cart of a whole bunch of shit on it, and that bitch tipped over and fell right there at the plantation. I was at the plantation. That bitch tipped over and fell, dropped it all, you know. And man, it could have went much worse. I could have got hurt. I could have got sliced up. You know, that's happened once or twice, you know. But after I picked up everything and I was bringing it to where I needed to go, you know, thankfully nothing broke. This Jake, so-called black man, was like, hey, bro, don't worry, bro. You'll be all right, bro. He said something like, hey, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Something like that. And I was like, you know, I just like, hey, bro, thanks, bro. Appreciate it. But then I was thinking about it like, bro, I ain't never talked to you. Or I ain't never really interacted with you or nothing. Like, you know, why you feel the need to say that to me? You gotta always, that's just me. I always kind of question things. I always look at things like, you know, like what's really going on? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you can be like, oh, well, that's just your coworkers trying to be nice to you, you know, blah, blah, blah. Okay, sure, but it's deeper than that. It always is. Everything's spiritual. It's never that simple, bro. That's the Lord telling us to keep enduring, man. Keep going. You got it. Don't worry about it. And that, you know, because I broke the Sabbath at that time. And I messed up. I was all messed up about it all day. I was like, man, the Lord gonna fuck me up. You know? But like the scriptures say, let not your sins weigh you down. For him to put the spirit on that guy to say that day, and that had happened to me, where it was an embarrassing, messed up situation. No, man, that's the Lord, you know, extending mercy, forgiving us, having great mercy on us. You know, so I was just thinking about that. I was like, man, yeah, I got to make a video on this. You know, I was thinking about making a video the other time with the Go Off King one, because that happened first. You know, but then the other thing happened yesterday, and that reminded me. So I guess, yeah, that it stacked up, and now the Lord had me do the lesson now today. You know, and then I remembered the other time with the Jake. You know, so it's all through the Spirit. But the BAHASHAM Yahawadah, he is so long-suffering that he forgives us, and he gives us this reassurance going into, hey, we all need reassurance sometimes. We all need that exhortation, daily confidence boosters, to build up our confidence, our trust in YAHAWASHI. We need it. It keeps us going, Comes in many different forms. Comes in those forms. Comes in those angelic encounters. Comes in the form of the brotherhood. Comes in the form of reading the scriptures, man. Praying. The Lord, speaking to the Lord, meditating, talking to the Lord, and like that, man. But you just got to walk in the Spirit. You got to remember Him. Always remember Him. Because if I wasn't remembering Him, I wouldn't have been like, wait a minute, that's the Spirit. Because that felt hella random, but it's not random. So I always got to remember the Lord and look at things spiritually. Don't be carnal about things. Otherwise, you're gonna miss it. The moment's going to miss you. Or you're going to miss the moments, rather. You are missing moments when you walk carnally, when you walk according to the flesh. Okay? You got to stay in the Spirit and view everything through the Spirit. Because that's how the Lord is talking to you, man. And that's beautiful, man. Look at everything through the Spirit, because that's how the Lord talking to you. The Lord is speaking to you. You got to listen. You just got to listen. Call all Yahawadah. So I got this precept, Colossians 3:23. And whatsoever ye do, do it heartily, as to the Lord, and not unto men, knowing that of the Lord ye shall receive the reward of the inheritance, for ye serve YAHAWAH and HALALYAM. So what we're doing, we're not doing it for the recognition of men, for the praise of men. But it's going to come from YAHAWASHI in the form of men. In the form of, hey, good job, and things like that. Yeah, we mad, man. Oppression maketh the wise man mad. We're in slavery. And you're going to be like, man, fuck this shit. I don't need your goddamn thank you. The hell? I can't even get no vacation time. I can't even get no raise. I can't even, I'm a slave. I want them little crumbs that you're trying to give me. Yeah, you kind of want to react bitterly, but you got to understand that we're here on punishment. We're here for a reason. Okay, the Lord is building us up, and we're being perfected. We have to suffer in order to be perfected. That's how it works. Because if you ain't never suffered, you ain't never appreciated, the things that really matter. You could never appreciate the righteous if you didn't experience the bad. Shall we, like Job said, man, shall we receive only good of the Lord and not bad? Not evil? Okay? Don't be foolish. Because being in the flesh, you get ungrateful, you get real comfortable. It happens to all of us. That's why we're here. We're being made perfect. We're being thoroughly furnished. Okay? Everybody in the world, they empty. They're like a house with no furniture. You look on the outside, it's a big ass mansion, all, a bunch of windows, and they got the 5-car garage, the looped driveway with a fountain. That's the outside. What the fuck you gonna do with that? You gotta live inside the house. Okay? Looking at the elect, Lord's word, we're part of that number. We look like a rundown shack. We look like a tent. We might look like a damn shed. Okay? A humble little abode. We might look like an apartment room. Alright? But when you get inside that bitch, it's thoroughly furnished. It's decorated. There's fresh paint. It's fuck paint. It's something like, it's some new form of coloring that the Lord came up with. And it's not something that you gotta paint the walls and wear a mask and then leave and wait for the paint to dry because the fumes are so toxic. No, it's a new form of paint. It's a new form of color coding on all the walls, the ceilings. The door is beautiful, right? You got the commandments on the door. You know, you got the, murals and paintings of lions and wolves, the 12 tribes on the wall, and you got emerald flooring. You talking about marble and granite. We got onyx, we got beryl, we got jasper, we got the sardine stone, we got opal, rainbow countertops, fresh water pipes with no corrosion. Inside we got hallways that go upward, that you gotta fly up, not no normal hallway that you walk through. We different, we beautiful. Okay, we thoroughly furnished. It looks like a rundown shack or a shed on the outside to the uninitiated, to the eyes that can't see. But among the elect, we look at each other and we're like, wow, that's beautiful. Then we get inside and it's even more so. I like them similitudes, man. I like just going into these analogies, to illustrate how powerful this is, man. What we have in this truth. Hey, man, we have it all. We have everything we need. I don't want to ramble too much, but verse 25, but he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he has done, and there is no respect to persons. Right? So, I said I was like, I'm not really an asshole, okay? I just mind my own business. And that's the best thing to do to stay out of trouble, But if someone says hi to you, smiles at you, say hi back. Say, how you doing? Just be, you got to be Clark Kent, like the apostles on down always say. I've always said you got to be Clark Kent in this truth. You got to suppress yourself and, hide that manfulness. Hey, this world don't like strength. They don't like a real ass boss ass Israelite man. You kind of have to dumb yourself down for these people, okay? And then take the suit off and the glasses when you get on the highways and hedges, You kind of have to be Clark Kent in the world. And the scriptures say, if as much as lieth in you, if possible, be at peace with all men. And we do that, even Edomites. Because it's necessary, because we're harmless as sheep. We're wise as serpents, but harmless as doves right now. That's how we got to be. Because we're sheep in the midst of wolves. They can easily overtake us. And that wouldn't be wise. It's the will of the Lord that we humble ourselves and deal with this for a time. But best believe we're going to be rewarded for this. Hey, being a damn lion everywhere you go, that would be wrong. That would be unwise. That's not what YAHAWASHI wants of us. So all you're doing is, again, forcing hell into your life like the brother Nahaliah went into one Saturday. And that's a beautiful term. That's a crazy, that's a very strong description of what Jake be doing sometimes, forcing hell into your life, man. It don't need to be like that. You got to just move wisely, But yeah, man. I didn't even want to make this long, but it's the spirit, It's something to always meditate on. You got to look at everything through the spirit. And the Lord's going to continue to work with us, continue to strengthen us, build us up. So I'll go ahead and close it out right there. I pray this was edifying, exhorting, and uplifting to the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, 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 KAYAHAWAH, QADASH, bestowed upon me to bring out this lesson and push forth this word. Keep pushing, keep praying, keep fasting, keep enduring, keep striving for the truth unto death, and YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI shall fight for thee, and keep abiding in the faith. Abad Babal, Kwame Asherala, stay strong, almost home. Shalom, Barakim, Labachariya, meaning peace and blessings to the elect. YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, that we may be a part of that number. And blessings, honor, glory, and power be unto Yahweh, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, or YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI. Yad Wa Liwalemyam, always and forever. Shalom.